I made it now. I'm out of town, looking up, not down. All eyes on me when I'm in my town. All eyes on me when I'm in my town. Double tap the screen and subscribe. Starting the poll. I'm so good at singing. What's up, Freya?
They hate me now, I made it now. I'm out of town, looking up, not down.
Cam, what's up? Charles, thank you for the gift. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. In misery, I don't know how. We won't talk about you either hate me or you love me. But if you hate me, you're disgusting. You're so ugly. You're bluffing. You're not him. I'm sorry, not sorry. Might pull up in a new Harley. But I'm vibing with this song. Be here long. Is star space on? 500 racks, I need it. If you can't speak big money, then beat it. For no reason. Tis the season. I'm not coming back, I'm leaving. They hate me now. I made it now. I'm out of town, looking up, not down. All eyes on me when I'm in my town. All eyes on me when I'm in my town. Said you love the music, thank you. It's under my releases. It's called Michael Kors. I'm so capitalist. My capitalist era.
I watch the days fly by while I'm getting high. Leave me be and let me fly. I love to get lost in my mind. Do it all the time. I know it makes you cry. It's how I get by. Sometimes I wanna die, but I keep working, even if I'm hurting.
That's why I'm deserving. Their hate for me is burning. Damn serving, make these heads turning.
Wake up and I'm earning.
I know I'm still learning. My mind is always blurring, but I've always been the one
They've been observing.
I hope heaven's fake. I don't wanna live forever
As for real, I lived it.
on this earth, so it's whatever.
I think about my exes
And why we aren't together,
I know it's all my fault,
and they left me for the better.
it's okay.
I'll feel better in a day.
Let me be the get high, that's where your dreams are made.
When I'm dead, don't say you knew me, just let me fade.
I'll keep it real, I don't have to
Everything about me is awful, then why are you on my stream?
fly by. Well, I'm
I feel like that's a you issue.
leave me be and let me fly. I love to get lost in my mind. Do it all the time. I know it makes you cry. It's how I get by. Sometimes I wanna die.
I like your hair, thank you. Welcome back. Or welcome to the stream in general. Late night. Avelia, what's up? Serena, thank you for the star. Hello. Alexandra, what's up?
All I do is work, you can see my numbers growing. Catch me in the back, working good while smoking potent. I think I made a crack.
Marcel, what's up?
And all my haters are so goddamn bogus. And I don't even have to
Courtney, what's up?
they know it. And they say
Cause when I walk through, bitch, I own it. That I'm hopeless, I'll see you in a moment.
Working every day is pointless anyway.
Freak like me.
Hopefully I'll be okay. I have to fake a smile till I don't know what to do. I come off as rude because of things people put me through. I've been in my zone, won't prove it cause they know it. All I do is work, you can see my numbers growing. Catch me in the back, looking good while smoking potent. I think I made it work the way I can stay focused. And all my haters are so goddamn focused.
And I don't even have to say it cause I know they know it. Cause when I walk through, bitch, I own it. I'll see you in a moment.
Working every day. Working every day.
I remember when you made this video back then. I never made a Leave Britney Alone video. But yeah. If y'all don't like Britney Spears for being too loud, cancel the abusive men that are Grammy winners that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. That's what I say. It's giving double standard. Like the justice system. You know? What happened to your eyeball? I was born without it.
When I saw you standing in the party, I was nervous. I mean, nobody emotions are hard to interpret. I like all hoes, I don't care about their
I subscribe to you, and I like. Thank you.
And I'm turning heads the way work these decibels. To think that people know me.
These aren't pajamas. This is a shirt.
Sometimes there are days I don't feel impersonal. Sometimes I just wish I could be more expressible. Hating people for no reason is insensible. Even if you hate me, I'm still the trending topic. And I don't know who you think you are to stop it. For those who want me dead, I keep a pistol in my pocket. My whole outfit is goodwill, but I still rock it.
Yeah, and free that trans girl who got locked up for pointing the strap at somebody. For jumping him. If somebody gets jumped, then yeah, I'd point my weapon at them too. Free them. They should not be facing time.
It when you tell me that I'm perfect. And if you stick with me, I can make it worth it.
Yeah, if I feel like my life's in danger, you're gonna get a weapon pointed at you. Like, I don't know what you thought this was. Yeah, free her. Yeah, but, you know, trans people have been, like, getting murdered recently, so I'd be kind of scared if I was about to get jumped. I'd be like, no. What? I'd be scared I was gonna die. It's called stand your ground. Don't attack people if you don't want a reaction. Yeah, free Rihanna. What the fuck? Mary, what's up? She got arrested for that because the government hates dissidents, and trans people are like the first of the list to go. with immigrants and black people and Native Americans. That's why. Everybody's like, you don't even know what fascist means. If you know what fascist means, what does it mean? Have you been to the White House website recently? You can literally, like, report journalists for saying stuff that the government doesn't like. Like, hello. Ava, what's up? They're the least contributing to our society. Okay, then why did Nebraska get so butthurt that Donald Trump said we could bring back slavery for immigrants because all their immigrant workers got deported? If they do nothing. And yeah, a lot of trans people are unemployed, but it's not their choice. Maybe hire trans people. I don't know. Maybe we should hire trans people. Just a thought. Maybe if they weren't treated like a sex taboo in American society, then they'd be able to work more places. Like, do better things in life. Maybe don't be trans, then don't be cisgender. Yeah, I don't think people should be cisgender. It's not normal. You should go get conversion therapy. There's something wrong with your brain if you're not trans, in my opinion. Like, there's actually something deeply wrong with you. You need to get that checked out. Everybody has to be trans. Like, that's normal. Everybody knows that. Weirdo. You fucking breeder. Fucking maggot. You maggot bitch. Will I ever be able to get another eye? I don't want another eye. No auto-tune. Very nice. Bryn, what's up? Welcome to the stream. A lot of trans people are more paid than you while you're talking shit, but okay. And if you say so. Just because trans people are subject more to unemployment and unstable housing and work discrimination doesn't mean that there aren't paid trans people. Like, you must not be doing very much if you're on my stream just talking shit. I'm just saying. Just get a job. I'm clocked in. Where's your job? Why aren't you at work? And also, it's 1:41 in the morning. I'm not smart. I'm smarter than you. Because your only comebacks are just insults. Yeah, Trump does suck. Elizabeth, what's up? Like, You're like Trump. Every accusation is a confession. Swear to God. Makes sense. You probably voted for him. Erica, thank you for the star. I appreciate it. Erica, thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate it. Womp womp. I have a job. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm clocked in to my job. How about landlords get a job? Why don't you tell the landlords to get a job? The landlords are the one that really need to get a job if you think about it, because why are they just sitting on their happy ass all day waiting for people who are desperate to survive to fund their lifestyle? Get a real job. Sounds like a fake job to me. Get a real job like YouTube live streaming. Get with the times. You know. Like, do some real work, pussy. That's what I'm saying. Fuck landlords. Yeah, you're gonna tell me to get a real job while you have whole ass landlords out here. Like, landlords even being a thing is crazy. Even the term landlord sounds futile. No, I don't think owning a home is cheap, so that's why I don't think landlords should exist until everybody has a home, and even then, I don't think they should exist. I think landlords need to get a real job and stop leeching off of society. Same with the billion-dollar corporations that pay $0 in federal taxes. Because how am I gonna pay, like, quadruple the amount of taxes than those billionaires? Like, hello? And I didn't even make a lot of money last year, like, hello? Made a couple $1,000s last year. Still paid more taxes than the billionaires. Like, I should have more of a say in society than the billionaires do. If you think about it, because really, we're paying more taxes. Like, why do billionaires even matter, like, at all? Like, why are they relative to any conversation, like, besides us not wanting them to exist? Like, how do you have more of a say in what happens with taxpayer money when we're the ones who pay the taxes? You don't pay taxes. Because eventually you just get rich enough to get out of that, apparently. Even if they did pay taxes and it was as much as me, okay, still, that's not gonna hurt. That's like not even a cent worth to them, what I paid in taxes. Like, not even a microscopic, like, tenth of a cent. So, yeah, and now we have Elon Musk, who has $1 trillion. Everybody could be working for their whole life for like $1 million an hour and probably never get $1 trillion. But you know. Um, he's worth $1 trillion. That's the same thing. You can take loans out on your assets. Are you slow? Or are you just willfully ignorant, just trying to defend billionaires that make your life miserable? Like, genuine question. I made more than $2,000, but yeah, I am paying taxes. I'm a YouTuber. We don't get tax refunds. We pay taxes, no matter how much we make. Because we're self-employed, so we filed 1099s at the end of the year instead of W-2s. Oh, the system works for you? That's good. Guess what? I don't care. There's still people it doesn't work for. I don't care how much money you make. It works for me, so it must work for everyone. You're slow. You're willfully ignorant. All I hear is, leave me alone. I don't want to fix anything because I have enough to survive. Please. Don't change anything. Don't let other people survive too. I don't care. People could not work for the rest of their life. They should still have a house. Laziness is made up. Like, there is actual laziness, but people aren't thinking of actual laziness when they think somebody's lazy. They mean they're not producing a ton of capital for society, so now they're lazy because they're not generating money for the almighty system. When in reality, that's not the case. They do things all the time, they just don't benefit the billion-dollar corporations, so they're lazy. And they're not billionaires, so that means they're lazy. You cannot contribute as long as you're a billionaire. If you're a billionaire, then you can do whatever you want because anybody will suck your dick to get let into the billionaire club that you're not gonna let anybody in. It's like a carrot over a pig in Minecraft. That's what it's like. Rory, what's up? No, fuck the society. I'm not gonna benefit the capitalist society. I'm gonna benefit it as little as possible, actually. Benefit the people around me. Fuck the society. Fuck the system. I don't care about benefiting it. Eat my nutsack, actually. I'll help people, communities. That's all I care about. I don't care about the companies. I don't care about the people in power. I don't care about benefiting them, and that's what people mean. No. And just because you are their little slave and you want to come tell me that I'm not doing enough because I'm not benefiting your trillionaire system or whatever, that I'm the problem. But I'm not the problem, and you're actually a bootlicker. It's actually like, you know how you hear the term bootlicker all the time now? Yeah, that's kind of you, I'm not gonna lie. You know? What's your skincare? I wash my face. And I exfoliate every other day. And then I use retinol on my eyes every once in a while. As you can see, I haven't put on retinol recently. You change a tire before? No. I can't do that shit. Good luck. Thank God I know that car needs gasoline. You know? I know that. And it has the vroom vroom button on the floor and then the stoppy stoppy button. I know that about cars. And there's little gears and shit. No. Jesus loves me. Plant your seed in me, Jesus. Plant your seed in me. Let it grow. That's really how they be talking to, like... Goofy Dinosaur, what's up? What's up, Josh? It's so funny how people will say that God works miracles today and he loves children more than anybody, and then anytime evil shit happens to children, especially within the government, he just doesn't do anything about it. You know? It's kind of why I don't believe in God. The world is too evil. And it's kind of his fault if you believe in the Bible. You can't be omnipotent, and omniscient and also make evil in a world when you know people are just going to choose the curse that you gave them. You literally put Satan on a perfect world. Like, that in and of itself doesn't make sense to me. Like, you can't just explain that. They're like, oh, symbolism, temptation isn't sin, but it leads to sin, so it's not perfect. Like, I don't care. You can't, like, say that it's 100% perfect if it's not, you know? God didn't make a perfect world, otherwise he wouldn't have made a sin on the world to be done. Especially if he knew it was gonna happen. Like, no. Like, I think you're actually crazy for coming in my stream and telling me that I have to live a certain way. I think you need mental help, honestly. That's what I personally think. I think you're delulu. I think you're nuts, you know? I think you need some of that K-pin from the psychiatrist. I think you need to take a fucking bar and go to sleep, you know? Yeah, and I know it's crazy coming from me, but if I think you need mental help, that should actually say something, you know? Since you think I'm super mentally ill, blah, 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 because I have colored hair and a bridge piercing, and I talk gay, maybe that should say something about you, you know? If you think I'm a crazy person and I'm the one calling you crazy, maybe you should reevaluate yourself, you know? I'll be your friend, but I don't like TX2 because he's a poser. No, I'm not a poser. I'm an actual leftist. Like I was cool with a lot of the shit TX2 actually said, like in his little interview with Liam. But bro, the one thing I could not get behind, like, absolutely, is how are you gonna do all that shit, right? Like, even the thong, like, why are you mad at somebody for wearing a thong? But, like, literally, the only thing I was like, was when he's like, no, I wasn't like, I was like, is when he was asked if he was a leftist or not. He's like, no, I don't really get into politics. Like, no, you're done. You're a poser. 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 Bye bye. Poser. Of course, that's why he got popular because he modified the shit to what people think alternative is. Notice how I always get called a poser because either the way I look or I don't listen to the same bands that somebody listens to. Yeah. It's not all about, just hitting check boxes. Like, there's a lot that goes into being alternative. You have to be against a lot of things. That's why you can't be Republican and alternative in any way, shape, or form. Because you're not. You're a LARP. Like, and I know everybody hates that word, but no, poser. How how are you gonna say that? Like, that doesn't go hand in hand. Do you even know what like alternative is? What alternative values are? You know what I'm saying? Everybody just cares about the bands people listen to and the makeup that they put on. Y'all are fucking weird. But yeah, TX2 is a poser. I don't like TX2 really. Like, I don't have a problem with the promoting music, any of that shit. When he said who wasn't a leftist, yeah, bye-bye. Especially if you only get political when it's starting to trend on Instagram, like, no. How about not, you know? No, I think the left isn't brainwashed. I think the right is brainwashed. It's left versus right. When everybody's like, no, it's not, it's up versus down, that means you're a leftist. That's a leftist ideology. You're a leftist. Congratulations. So why when TX2 said that shit, I was like, okay, poser. Because you're saying a ton of leftist shit and then saying you're not a leftist. It's giving you don't even know about politics. You're just posting for the fuck of it on the internet because it's trending right now. Especially with the Epstein shit, like you didn't like just seriously talk about it. You could have just like make a video like this and post it on your reels, like talk about the Epstein files. You didn't have to make it into this show. It's so weird. It's like, how can I capitalize off of this? How can I capitalize off of real struggles that are going on in society right now? You know, that's what it seems like to me. And a lot of people. What bands do you like? Not TX2. Sosk, what's up? It's like Dax. It's like, come on now. Why are we listening to that? And the only thing, it's not even the type of music that these people make. It's just so how clearly obvious they're pretending to be a certain way, and they're just not that way. Like, if that was authentically them, and people could tell that, nobody would even have a problem. You know? It's like, be yourself. And stop just talking about trending shit to promote shit. You know? They said typical liberal answer to me saying any band but TX2. Yeah, very liberal answer. Liberals probably listen to TX2. I don't know what you're talking about. I bet liberals listen to TX2. Even Republicans. I bet he has a Republican fan base too. I don't give a fuck what he asks me. He's not God. Neither are you. I don't know who you are. No, I don't like MCR. I've heard songs by MCR. I just never got into MCR. I don't even listen to many bands in general, I'd say. Listen to a lot of solo artists. Read the Bible, look at yourself. No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in heaven or hell. I hope they both are fake, actually. I don't want to go to heaven. That sounds like hell. I don't know who Blady is. Last week I listened to at least 132 songs on Spotify. That's what's up. There's no heaven if matter can neither be created nor destroyed. We are all the same. Being tricked itself with perspective and lifespans. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that when I die, and I stop existing. Like, that's literally what I hope what happens. And I think people who can't, like, eventually wrap their heads around that are narcissistic. Because everybody dies. Like, it's not that hard to imagine what it's like to be dead. Just imagine what it was like before you were born. You know? That's not really sad because you won't even feel anything after it happens. You won't be sad. Because you won't be here at all. At least according to me, you can believe in an afterlife. I don't believe in one, though. I hope one doesn't exist. I don't want to have an afterlife. I want to die, and die for real. Like when I die. Not like, you know what I mean. Don't take that out of context. Like when I die, I don't want to go to another life. I just want it to be done. Forever. Jesus is gonna burn me eternally. No, he's not, because I don't believe that that's gonna happen. So you just pick the one wrong, you're born into the wrong religion, you're just fucked. Out of all the, like, thousands of different religions, you're born into the wrong one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Fuck. Burning you now. Like, that doesn't even make sense. How about people that are born on remote islands in the middle of nowhere that have no access to civilization? Are those people going to hell too? They'd just never hear about God. So those people are going to hell? Or do you think God's going to just magically reveal himself out of the sky one day to them and they can choose? Because that's crazy to me. That's not going to happen. God doesn't make himself known anymore. So what about those people? Are they going to hell for worshiping God wrong? Yeah, it starts to seem a little crazy, right? Your streams always mellow me out for some reason. That's interesting. Yeah, he said I wouldn't be forced to be straight forever, for real. I can't do all that. Am I missing an eye? I was born without it. Lucy Bedrock, if this is copyrighted, I'm so sorry if you don't want me to play this. Just please don't copyright strike me. Does it hurt? No, my eye doesn't hurt. I was born without it. Hello, my eye's leaking. See what I mean? I'm eternally crying. Like, for real. Yeah, I'm okay. My eye's just watery. It'll happen again, too, watch. Lone Wolf Enigma, what's up? Is my left or right eye gone? My left. Happy Pride, Stella. Thank you. Panda Bear, what's up? But yeah, Megan D is pretty lit. Nirvana, of course. But I didn't listen to Nirvana originally, if I'm totally honest. My fans got me into Nirvana. They said I looked like Kurt Cobain. I have kind of a crazy story about, like, relating to Nirvana, but I don't think people would believe me if I told it. My hair is naturally this color, actually. My naturally curly hair. I know I'm getting copyrighted this stream, but I know I won't get a strike, so. Happened to my eye, I was born without it. Womp womp. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go get water. Water. Is that tap water? No, I have filtered water. That's probably made by the CIA to put even more chemicals into your water. It's probably even more government water with the filter. Fuck it, we ball. What happened to my eye? I ate it. Lemon, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Why did I eat it? Because I was too lazy to get a snack. Yeah, exactly. I want to get a wig, though. I want to get a ton of wigs. I want to be able to just change my hairstyle like that. I don't know. I want like a really long wig, though. It's summer, bitch. I want to feel myself. And yeah, I'll keep the facial hair with a long-ass wig, too. I don't know what you thought this was. I'll shape it when I want to. If men hate it, glad. I'm glad. I hope you do. That's why I keep my body hair. Because, you know, I'm grown, so grown people are gonna have body hair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stopped shaving all my body hair like years ago. Just personally. Shout out to women and anybody in general who does. Like, I'm not saying that that's invalid. Hell yeah. I choose not to, though. Like, I will look, like, all dolled out, have everything on, have it all on, and then I'll lift up my arms and you'll see my armpit hair because I don't give a fuck. Women have armpit hair too. Weirdo. Your hair looks really cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see your eye. No, thank you. Do you vape? Me? No, I would never do that. What? Me vape? That's crazy. You're so crazy. Stop, Devin! Nadia, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I actually use my nails for fun, you know, downers over here only. We don't do that upper shit. Tate, thank you for the sparkles. I appreciate it. A bitch is too broke to do cocaine, hello? You think I have cocaine money? I'm flattered. They said uppers are fun. I'm already a highly anxious person. You know what I'm saying? Give me a Xanax. I'll be the life of the party, I promise. Give me an opioid. We're mega lit. We'll be super energetic, super happy. It's supposed to do the opposite. I just get really energetic and do a ton of shit until I fall asleep. It actually motivates me more than I'm naturally motivated when I'm on downers. Because I can't think, and I like that. I don't like to think. I don't want to think. I don't want to be conscious when I'm doing drugs. I want to sleep in bed for 3 days and not leave my room, actually, with all the curtains shut. I feel like a princess in her slumber when I'm in active addiction. I know that's very glamorized, like, view of drug use, but, like, I don't give a fuck. I feel like the princess in the castle, bitch. I'm in my slumber. I'm hibernating. I don't need help. I'm not in active addiction. I just talk about drugs and addiction all the time because I'm a drug addict. And that never goes away, just so everybody knows.
Don't be sad, just let me drown. Nothing else can let me down. Don't forget me when I'm not around.
Bass said I like not mixing them so my body's all fucked up and confused as should be. Exactly. They need to get on the wave. I don't do drugs. So I don't think I'm gonna overdose. Unless you can overdose on marijuana. Then I probably should have overdosed by now. Yeah, but I want to turn my nervous system off when I do drugs, pretty much. So I don't like uppers. I don't want to speed up my nervous system. Give me the drugs that will make me have the most regrettable life decisions ever, because that's when I'm feeling myself. That's what I say. Everybody's like, you'll mess up so many relationships if you do Xanax. And I was like, well, people who do Xanax usually don't have those to begin with. We don't really have to worry about that because there's nobody to crash out on. We're just like in our rooms, sleeping. I'd try meth, I'd try cocaine. I can't imagine loving it. Unless I'm like drinking alcohol, then I can imagine doing cocaine like while I'm drinking alcohol, you know? But we need the bottle, bitch. And I know it's bad to mix cocaine and alcohol, but what's the point of doing cocaine if you don't have a bottle? You know? Like, that's why cocaine exists. In my opinion. Yeah, I took muscle relaxers and drank alcohol when I was 15. We're not the same. Trauma Olympics, Trauma Olympics, Trauma Olympics. I need that good old flex real shoddy. With the hand sanitizer alcohol. We get fucked up for real. Hovercraft analyst, what's up? Makes the drinking a little more loosey-goosey, if you know what I mean. Burke, what's up? What am I? I'm a human being. Still got 3 different accounts. Do I have a job? Yeah, you're currently supporting my job right now by watching me. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a job. The Designer United, what's up? Do you have one eye? Yeah, I have one eye. I was born without one. I'm part of the problem with this country. No, your problem is rich people capitalizing off of your need to live. That's the problem with this country. And also those same people making people hate different people in society based on who they are. That's the problem with society, instead of actually getting to the real issue. And I'm learning all that shit. That's the problem. Even the people who say that, oh, it's just us versus the top, don't want to talk about things like racism and homophobia and ableism and feminism. They think that it's somehow not important for uniting the working class, which is bonkers, absurd. That's just the racism speaking, though, actually, most of the time. Your is YOU, comma, or apostrophe RE in that situation. Not comma, my bad. At least I know the difference between your and your, you know? And yes, I will be that petty if you start hating on me in the comments. I don't care. If you don't want the smoke, don't try to blow smoke at me. You know? Like, at least I can spell. So I might be a little more valid in talking about this. I don't know. At least I am literate in the country's language that I'm talking about fixing. I don't know. And I'm not talking that, like, oh, you're racist because you don't think that other people speak English, blah, blah, blah. No, if you're going to come for me in the comments when I'm talking about American issues, then at least be able to speak. Come correct. Like, if you're gonna try to act educated and tell me that I'm not educated and say that I'm crazy, then at least know the difference between your and your. Thank you. I'm not educated, but I know the difference between the yours and the twos and the theirs. You know? At least I know that. At least I can come back with some rebuttal when people try to argue with me. Instead of just saying, you're crazy. Typical maggot response. Fucking maggot. I hate maggots. I think maggots need mental help. Emo nerd girl, what's up? Elijah, what's up? Anthony's fishing, what's up? Why did I pierce my nose? Because I felt like it. No other reason. I don't have to have a reason. I just wanted to do it. That's the only reason you need. I just did it because I wanted to. Jeremy, what's up? How was your day? It was good. Thank you for asking. Am I married? Yeah, I'm married to the money and I'm never letting it go. How did I lose the eye? I was born without it. Why am I so passive aggressive? I don't know. I think me being sarcastic too sometimes comes off as passive aggressive because I don't change my tone, apparently. So people can't really tell. I just expect people to know because of how absurd these things I say are. Like, I ate my eyeball. That's a me problem, though. Magic Cat, what's up? Welcome back. Friday Reed, what's up? Fuck XQC. Transphobic bitch. He deserves the fuck beaten out of him. I don't give a fuck. Anybody who's talking shit about trans people right now deserves it. Unless they're not old enough to vote. If you're old enough to vote, you deserve to get beat the fuck out of for talking shit about trans people, because it's not your issue. It has nothing to do with you. People living, doing their own thing. Like, with medical, like, research and backing to, like, affirm them. Like, they don't need you. The doctors that they go to affirm them already. So stop talking. I sound dumb. I don't care. I can sound dumb all I want. I'm standing on it. I don't give a fuck. Anybody who talks shit, you can get it. Because what you're saying is harmful. If you have a platform and you're telling people that trans people this, trans people that, you deserve to get beat up. Those are fighting words. I don't care. They just don't see it as that because they don't see trans people as human. Like, usually when you disrespect people and you get called out your name, people react to that then. You know? That's what's up, Layla. Yeah, fuck XQC. He's transphobic. That's what he did. How old am I? I'm 20. Just like clavicular. It's like saying, what did clavicular do? Just throwing out slurs all the time, treating women like shit, forcing negative standards on people. That's what he did. It's only bad when trans people exist and things like that, like things that aren't a big deal. That's worse than, shooting an alligator. Shit like that. Imagine literal serial killer activities happening on Kick and you're here in my stream talking about what I got going on. Like, those manosphere people, like, literally, I'm scared of them. Like, they literally give serial killer vibes. Like, I would not feel safe with them in a room. Pedro, thank you for the chili. I appreciate it. Men used to go to war. So did trans women and a lot of other people. Women used to be breadwinners for men in different societies. Women literally used to be the breadwinners and hunt and do all that shit. And yeah, men used to fight when our country was getting attacked. That's the only time that need be we actually go to war. War is useless, and it's been useless every time we go to war. The government always has to throw some propaganda to get us angry. But this time it's different. Okay. Sure, buddy. No, America has to beat Iran because Israel is forcing Trump to. Because America's Israel's dog and they do whatever they want because they have blackmail on people in the government. Or they lobby the government. You doom scrolled here, that's what's up. How many times do you have to read the Bible? Did you read the Bible ever? I grew up reading the Bible over and over and over again. You can never read the Bible enough, apparently. You'll always learn something new. You'll find something new in the symbols. Like, no. I won't. It's the same words over and over again. You just have to make church and everything because you have to go the extra mile to keep playing the hatred war like you did when slavery was a thing. That's the thing. I don't know why people love American Christianity so much. That's the thing they literally use to condone slavery. Like, no thank you. It's the religion that America replaced everybody's cultural traditions with when they moved here. You know, like your family probably had like traditional religions and shit and like things that they did before you moved here, and America actually removed culture, deletes it all because that doesn't help fascism. Emma, thank you for the sunshine. I appreciate it. Did the piercing hurt? Yeah, it hurt. Um, One of my first things that I would do is cut APAC, get rid of the CIA, or at least reform it. Reform every single government branch. Reform it all. That's what I'd do. Um, Make it so that, you know, police aren't slave catchers anymore. So funny how police literally use the same badge that they used when they were literal slave catchers. And then they'll say, oh, racism isn't a thing anymore. Like, just because you're a nice person and you work for the slave catchers to the police out there doesn't make you a good one. You're not a good one. You work for the system. You're still a slave catcher at the end of the day. So, fuck the police. All cops are bastards because you work for the system. I don't care how nice of a cop you are. You work for the system. And police aren't there to protect people. They're not legally required to do that. They're there to protect property. They can watch you get murdered. Like, they don't have to do anything. Yeah, but the Dow's up 5,000 points. I forgot. Fuck. You're right. How could I forget about that? Numbers go up. Numbers go up. That's what they act like. That's how capitalists literally act. They're just like, look, the numbers go up. Like, shut up. So how does that help me pay my rent? Blackart, what's up? Cameron, what's up? I work for the system? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Even if that was the case, like, everybody has to participate in the system somewhat if you're born into it. And if you think you have to not participate in the system at all to be a leftist or something, you need to get off the internet. That's what I think. The system, also known as society. Yeah, fuck society. Yeah, fuck all that shit. We need to fix it. Not even fix it, we need to delete it and restart it. Restart everything. That's what I think we need to do. What's wrong with society? People's bank accounts are put and property are put before human lives. That's one of the problems. The hatred flowing through the country because that's what the higher ups want people to do. Starling Daisy, thank you for the flow state. and white people want to act and feel better than everybody else, so they'll gladly do that shit, even though they don't care about them either. And they're starting to realize that. That's why there's a lot of people waking up now. Took you long enough, but that's why. It's because it affects white people now. There's no value to human life, just saying. I wouldn't say that. Nihilism means you think life is meaningless and there's no point to anything. I wouldn't say I'm nihilistic. You can still like have goals in life and shit like that and also know that you're gonna die. You know? In my opinion, it's just not being so self-centered and worrying about living forever. Like, if you think about living forever, that would suck. Thank you for the floating heart. You're right, that's what you should do, Royko. Happy Pride, Starling Daisy. Am I doing well? Yeah, I'm doing well. Leonie Boyle, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I like your hair. Thank you. Oh, the racist teacher? That's what I call her. Yeah, fuck the racist teacher. We don't do any of that. She should have stayed off the internet. Sebastian, thank you for the star. I appreciate it. Like, before you start worrying about animals so much, maybe you should worry about people getting bombed. Maybe you should worry about, like, how you affect black people when you call them slurs and then try to say you could reclaim it, even though you're an old white lady. And then just like we forgot about that. No, actually, the white people forgave her. So she's a thing again. Even though white people can't forgive racism because it's not your place. That's the thing. I was talking about this earlier. Literally, why are there like a ton of racist white people that like say shit on the internet and then they just become a thing again because all the white people decide that enough time has passed or whatever, and they're like they would do that again, they're changed. Like, you can't say that. That's not your place. Nobody asked you. you know? Denia, what's up? Maria, what's up? Starling Daisy, what's up? Just as a respectful question, feel free not to acknowledge, but why do you vape? 'Cause I'm fiending for cancer, obviously. Jeremy, what's up? Yeah, the piercing took my eye. When I pierced my nose, it just magically bent in thin air and pierced my eye from witchcraft. You're right. If the needle bent into my eye, that would rip out my skin. You following? Yeah, I know. Oliver Tree died, R.I.P. I saw some of his songs on the internet, but I didn't really keep up with him, but still R.I.P. That's sad. There's a lot of people joking about it, though, which is crazy. Y'all are psychopaths. He died in a helicopter crash. Bellin, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Your hair looks really cool. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be back.